Hi, welcome to the stream. So today we're gonna have some fun and continue drawing my fantastic um TILESET. Forgot about the name for a moment. And so this is what I did on my free time. I should have worked more on it, but it's okay. As you can see, I'm trying to do a multi-tile here, and my multi-tile is not that pretty. I mean, it works, but you know, there is like this line in the middle that kind of looks awkward. And you can tell from the outside that, you know, these tiles are connected by 2, 2, 2, and 2, and 2, and 2. This is not the case for this one, it's 1, 1, 1, and 1. So it looks a bit different, and I'm not sure how to finish it. Like, for example, if I get there, you see what I mean. It's not great. It's not my greatest achievement, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah. I don't really know what to do about it. So let's try to find out how I do this corner, and then I can move on to a simple one, which is gonna be literally kind of like that. Not exactly like that, but you know, I'm gonna typically take the same ID, and that will be the last the last styling I will have. And yeah. So the fact that it's like 2 here makes it bad. So first, what I want to do is I want to remove these. So it looks a bit better if it's separated, I think. So already it looks better, but I wish to make it so we have like something that would be a bit better than what I'm doing. So something like that. Like you can tell it's like tiles, small individual tiles. So I would say something like that, you know. Then have it probably right there. Yeah. Actually, they're not even. They're not even Stevens. Maybe moving from 1. So as I think there, so let's just here just be. No. So probably there. It's hard to keep something that is consistent, but you know, we do what we can. So I don't want this one. I want to remove that. Up, up. So yeah, they are actually like even right now, which is great because I can actually use them to do the rest of the pattern. So you know, start off correctly. So yeah, but that actually makes it way better than what I did before. Ah, I like that. Okay. So let's just go around doing that as well. I think it should start there then for this one. Probably. And something like that. Yeah. So we have it. And it actually looks kinda cool. Fuck. I also changed the music, so you will find other music I use, but I removed some from Rainbow because it was just too quiet and not really good in the audio, I think. So I just removed them. So this is all and nice, but you know here, like this looks a bit too bulky because of that. So I want to keep the consistency around these, for example. I'm gonna try to fix the consistency as well. Might take me some time because you know it's not a small process, but I want to keep some consistency between the edges I use for my tiling, because I'm like that. But yeah. Okay, cool. This already looks a bit better. Also, I changed the stream quality, so I don't know how it looks. But on the return it looks extremely great because I actually increased the quality substantially. Because I was stuck in my old ways, thinking that I had to actually match it to Twitch bitrate when Twitch bitrate is awful. So now I have an actually good bitrate. And I think that makes a lot of sense. But yeah. So you'll tell me. Because there is already automatic transpiling anyway, so I don't know why I'm trying to do something hard. I just need something else. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually making such a huge difference here. Just by superficially like connecting these two, it actually made such a difference. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's so much better. Yeah. I can actually just change the rest then. Oh my. That's gonna be so nice. Where is it? Oops, I think I'm in oops. Right, I need it. Come with me. Same, I don't want you. Come here. Now I want you locked in. Okay. This is great. Okay. I want this one now. Okay. Yay. Yeah, that looks so much better. I saw that looks so much better. I want to do these now. Just so I see how they will look. I think it actually softened the edges a lot. But I need to change where it begins then. Fuck. Okay. I could have used the line tool, I know. Don't remind me that I'm a dummy. But yeah. I could have used the line tool, that's true. Alright. So here I might want it there, I think. Or do I? That's the real question. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, I think it works. Okay. So let's just finish that. Maybe it's inefficient to doing it like that, but you know. It's my process and I like it. I like my process inefficient, no, but it's just... You know. Okay. So I need the same principle here, which is going to take me a while, but it's okay. But I want to make it perfect, make it beautiful. I might actually change the other tiling I did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ew. That. Oh yeah. No, I'm really happy about that. Okay. That turned out to be a good change. The edges are softer, and it looks so much better than what it did before. Honestly, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna even change it there. Oh yeah, maybe not there, but I want this one as well. So we have that, and then I can do that and that, and I can actually change these. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually way better than what we had before, actually. And so even for that, I can actually have it like that, which simplifies a lot and makes it way more palatable. This is bad though, so let's just give that back. And I think I would like that smaller as well. Oh, whoa. Smaller as well. Shit. Okay. So something like that. We want to have the white stuff. Lol. The white stuff connected to it, but not that connected. So you want a line here, which gives a bit of depth. I like that. It actually makes the design way more interesting. I still need change that. And it's symmetrical, so it works everywhere. Oh, that's so nice. I can remove these. Yeah, that's so much better. Okay, we have something that is way better now. So I can actually continue with this logic here because I think it looks good with that. So I want to add this style here, and then I will use it in another way. So here I want that to be up. Okay. For the blue at the for the blue I'm using it's normal. It's just I need to see stuff. That's why. So then I want to show the grid again because I need to know where I'm starting, and I want to have these, which is the start of my grid. I want to put it there. I want to move it, and I want to layer, transform, rotate. Kind of. So somewhere like that. So it gives not exactly how I want it. I think it looks not good. I think it looks bad even. Yep, I think it looks bad. It should be like that, maybe like that or that. Oh, but that's not the same, no. Yeah. That's the thing, I did not copy-pasted the new design, and I think that's also what's stopping me from seeing if it looks okay on paper. I wish you could select directly into the grid. That would be cool. Oh, I can't just delete. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah. Okay. The same. Just to simplify my life, I'm gonna move it just so I copy this. I want to have that available for me. So layer, transform, rotate to the left, so something like that. But is that really what I want? I mean, I think I do. But then I need to find a way to connect them here in a way that doesn't look bad. So this can be removed, I think. Oh yeah, no, I don't know why I did that, but it's fine. I want you to be merged. I will take that again, I think. Just so I have an idea on how the fuck I should connect it. Layer, transform, rotate 90 degrees to the right. So something like that. That would work-ish. But not really, because it should be there. So then we have a problem. Because the way I started, it's wrong. So I can remove this layer. I think I can actually find a solution. So let's just stop it there, and I'll check what I can do here. Then let's make that one. Let's just finish it in a way. Just finish it fatality. So something like that. And then pop, 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 pop. So we should stop there, which is bad. If I take this line, for example, this strip, and then I do layer, transform, rotate to the right, so something like that, I should have something that is kind of like that, but then it doesn't connect correctly. So maybe I can't use it like that. In fact, I should be doing something else. Paint layer can go, and in this paint layer, what I should be doing is, instead of using it directly, okay, instead of using it directly, I should do pop up. So now I have it. I can do layer, transform, rotate to the right, and then I think I should also mirror layer vertically, which is a problem because now it's outside. I would like the mirroring layer to do it in place, because now it's on the other side. That's your pain. Should not be that kind of a pain. But yeah. I would like the mirroring to be in place, not like that. Or at least to be able to select, that would be cool. So I did the mirroring. Now that I did that, my question would be, if I take these now, at this position, I think. Okay. Then filter, so not filter, layer, transform, rotate. That doesn't work. That doesn't work because you also need to mirror it. But then it's okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that because I'm gonna go crazy if it doesn't change. So settings, configure creator, canvas input settings, tool invocation, color management, performance tablet settings, canvas only settings, select layer, okay, exposure and gamma, zoom to here. That's the miscellaneous maybe. Magic layer suffix. Okay, can I? Let's check on the web. So, writer. Here. Button around mirror to light low. The mirror tool. Horizontal mirror, okay. I know the mirroring on a rotated line. Access mode toolbar, that's not what I want. I want the mirror layer to be in place, otherwise it's just a pain. I mean, I don't think I can, so yeah, unfortunately. It's something like that. Where the fuck are you? You're far away. Oh. Something like that. Oh yeah, it actually slots perfectly in if I do that. Oh, that's cool. So I can actually do it like that. Okay. I can just do pop pop. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's great. Okay, that's what I wanted. So yeah, it's fine. After having to fiddle with it, I think it's okay. So I need to find a solution to connect these so it doesn't look bad. And then we have something. I can. I'm silly. I could just do that. Up. Easy. You know, when you use your tool correctly, usually it's better. Yeah. This isn't bad. This is actually palpable. Up. We have it. So something like that for the top. Oh. Oh no. This axis shouldn't be there. It should be around. Yep. And so I should have no line here. And I should pop and a block. Yes. This is better. But then this is too red. And I think the too red is a problem. So we will take some white here. We'll do some white washing. And then... yeah, okay. But there is a problem if I do that. It will look bad. So I need to keep this line white. Keep these lines white. And have one light here. One line here. One line here that I could have done. Oh, but it's okay. And this is so much better already. So yeah, we have something that looks cool. This is bad. This is awful. So I think what I want is either a way to make it look like we have another triangle here, but that doesn't solve the issue. It actually makes it 10 times worse. Or what we can do is have this line here, so it makes sense. And already just keeping it like that is okay. I want some ornaments on these triangles though, because they look a bit bland. But this is nice. I like it. I like it a lot actually. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Okay. That's cool. So now if we start to do a line like that, then we need something like that at the end to make it less controversial. Something like that would be better. We want to erase these 2 pixels just so we have a better idea what we're doing. Let's just stop being silly and use the line. Yeah, this is okay. So now we can just do pop pop. Yeah. And then we have a square here that we can actually use to do something. So potentially something like that, I think. Would that work? How big is the square? That's a bit too big for what I want to do. But I could use something like that. Actually, I could, in a way that is interesting. Let me explain. So let me rotate it just so we have a better idea. So let me rotate it in a way that makes more sense. Okay, so not like that. I want to hold shift when I do it, or control maybe. So something like that. But then it should be smaller. Yeah. So I want to have something like that, but it should be smaller. So let's just keep that as a reference, just so we have the idea. It's over. That's why I'm not doing a lot. I want to keep that as a reference, and I want to have these, for example. So something like that. And then I want this light point here, and I want these points here, I think. I want now the light outline that also will be in the center. I made an oopsie, but yeah, I want the light outline, I think, just so it looks ever so gentle. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's better. So now we have it connected. And then my question would be, can I take this sumptuous shape, put it that way, and move it? Not really moving it, but you know, copying it, trimming the unnecessary pixels, and then seeing if I can actually make it work. I could do that, I think. So you want to rotate it, so transform, rotate, like that, so it should kind of be like that. Kinda. I need to trim these pixels because goddamn they're ugly. And yeah, it will work. This should be dark then, I think, because what I can do is I can do it like that. If I invert it and make it dark here, oh yeah, oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun now, kids. Yeah. Oh. It needs to be up, 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 up. Up, 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 and up. Because I want that to be white. That's why. So now that we have that, I want it to be white, kinda. So I want this modification to work, or at least work until there's the spot, as we say. I want you out for a moment. Yeah. And now I want these, because that's the color that I want to get it in. Cool! So now we have something, but it's ugly. I want a flower in the middle, not something like that. This is too ugly. This is absolutely too ugly. Well, I am happy I tried though. So yeah. I can remove this layer, I can remove these, yeah. I want something that is not that ugly. I think I want a flower here, just something that is like either symmetrical, which is fine, or not, but something that is like not growing from the side, because from the side it looks ugly. So I want something that is like maybe symmetrical. This effect, I want to see how it is on the outside. Yeah, I want something, yeah, I mean, you know what, that's cool, I can actually do it like that. I would like the center of that square, so it would be around that. Not necessarily here, per se, because, yes. So this is here, I think, that's the center. We have 2, 2, we have 2, 2, so yeah, center. Pretty easy. So now I want to create like a really ornate flower. And I'm really not good at drawing flowers. I mean, I'm not good at drawing either, so you know what I mean. You know what? I'm just gonna create a new layer on top. It's fine, so I can actually like do better stuff. You know what? I should be better at using my tools in Creator. And you know why? Because I could just, you know, have something that makes sense here. And make it work. Where is my friend? My friend is there. You know, have something like that. Lock the line and actually use them. Because I can just do that, and this works. This is not what I wanted to do, I'm a moron. Yeah. Because if I do that, then I'm limited on how I can do it. So let's just take one more. One more. Maybe not there. Maybe like that. So yeah, something like that. And so maybe like that, maybe like that, yeah. Now we want some pops of color inside. I mean, not that much, because you know we're in... It's Victorian style, so of course the colors are a bit depressing, but you know, that's the Victorian style for you. Yeah. And now that we have that, we want maybe a dark outline around these, so they have a bit more pop to them, like the popping too. Do I use the ochre outline completely or no? I think we need to actually remove some. This is not perfect. This one was okay, I think. These ones on the other end though were bad, so let's just remove them. I think they're fine like that. I think it's fine. I dislike the fact that they connect though. Can I remove? But then I want to remove these. And this makes it a bit better. So I also want to remove these just so it looks better. Now we have something that could resemble a flower if we had also that in the middle. Oh, or maybe I could do that. Too dark, but if I do that, not good enough. But if I use this, now we're talking. Because now I can actually have some shading around that. That is just part of the outline. And this is so much better. Okay. Now, question. How does it look? That's a good question we have to ask ourselves. So to do that, let's just zoom out and remove the guide. And remove these. Yeah, no. I like that. That's cool. That's really cool. I love it. Okay, I want the grid again. So I want to tackle that. I miss a pixel, I think. I'm not surprised though. Fuck off. Take the entire thing. Thank you. Yeah, no, okay, I made a mistake. So let's just do that and then Control C, Control V. 3 times. So let's just rotate this one. So layer, transform, rotate to the right. And layer, transform, rotate like that. And I think I made a mistake. This is not the right way. It should be connecting. So this is a problem now because it should be connecting, but it's not connecting. So I think the mistake I made is that I already made a mistake. No, the mistake I made is that I can't technically do it like that. So let me check. Again, I want to rotate it. Fuck, I absolutely did the wrong stuff. Okay, this might work. In fact, I would argue that I could just select that and see how that works when I rotate it. Just for, you know, sturdy. Okay, so let me okay, how do you delete? Yeah, just gonna click on. So let's just do that. Let's just do then tac, just so we have something that works. I want it there, and I want to transform, rotate 90 degrees to the left. No, layer. Let's just rotate to the right just to keep it back, and transform, rotate 90 like that. So if I do it like that, it works, alright. But then these corners are a problem, because now they need to be different. I can't actually copy them and expect them to work. because they're not supposed to work. That's the thing. This is supposed to work, but this will not work. So we can just do that for the moment, so we have everything in place, and then I need to adapt what I did there for the other corners. And that's gonna be a nightmare, but we'll see. Because as you can see, if I do it like that, it's okay, but we're not. Also, apparently I forgot to take like some pixels, so let's just... Yeah, I forgot to take these pixels. Yep, that's a bit better. So here, like, as you can see, if I put it there... No, I actually took the... Did I? No, I did not. That's absolutely fucking impossible. Yeah, I did not. Of course I did not. I can tell. Okay. Yeah. So now you know if I do that, that works, right? But now let's have a fun together and see how it doesn't absolutely fucking work when I do this, for example. Nah, possibly not work. But if I do this, oh, it doesn't align. That's a shame, because if it align, it would be perfect. But it does not. So now we have a problem, because if I do transform and mirror layer like horizontally, for example, where the fuck are you? I mirrored it horizontally. There, okay. Alright. Okay, so I mirrored it horizontally. Fine. This is mirrored. So now you want to layer transform rotate like that. Probably. It's not perfect, but I'm missing some elements though, but yeah, it's fine. So layer transform rotate like that. And oh my god, that's not working. Like, I still did not, it still did not work. I need to keep that, but then I need to change it somehow so it goes like that, which means I can't keep that, technically speaking, because I would not be coherent with that, but it still needs to be in the same direction. So it can't break like that. Like, this is just breaking for no reason. So I think I made a oopsie. Yep. Of course I made an oopsie because I moved it outside of the canvas edge. Yeah. So yeah. And this is my problem, right? How on earth can I fix that? It needs to be consistent, no matter what. And I want to keep that center piece. But I can't. So I need to do something else to do it. It's also not aligned properly. Like, it should be aligned like that for it to work. But then all of that doesn't work either. So it means I need to also move that up in a way. And I can't mirror it anyway, because mirroring it will not actually fix the problem. But I can actually fix that though, because what I can do is I can fix these for the moment. So we have something that is not like 1 point, but 2 point hospital. Aha. technically I need these to be a line. So not this color though, it should be white. So you know, it should be like that, and then it should come from there, which also means this is misaligned because it should be like that, which changes a bit from the design, and I think that's a problem. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem actually. I think it's normal. Let's just now do pop, and also pop for all of these because these makes no sense to be removed. But no, actually, no, yeah, they come from there, but there should be two, not one. Why do I have a 1 here? That's weird. It should not be a 1. And then this should be a black. Let's just try that just to fix it. This should be a black. But it should be a black a bit taller. So this should be connected here. And then it should be like that for this stage to work. So now I can draw that out. I can remove that out. And now I have a problem because this is not correct. So the more I'm doing it, the more I'm unraveling problems. This is better now, so we have something that looks okay, but this is worse for some reason. I think I made a mistake. I made a lot of mistakes here, I think. Yeah. So potentially I can actually fix it if I do it better. Like this part that's stopped there, I think, should be. So let's just transform it. It should be on the left, I think. No, because I did not select the part correctly. Like it should be like that, but then it doesn't make sense. It should be like, if it's like that, then it makes sense, right? But then it means this entire corner is wrong, and I can easily actually access it to make it good. So I can't do that. Oh, but wait. I know why. Because I made a mistake here. Here, there is a mistake. Yeah. I made a huge mistake, actually. Because this should not be... Yeah. This is the problem. And okay, so I made this mistake, and this mistake is actually just ruining everything. Because I stop it there. But it doesn't make sense to stop it there. It should not end up like that. Yet it does. Like, this line should connect here. So it should connect around here. Which means this line doesn't exist. Which means we should have something like that. And then we should have something like that. And that would make sense. That would actually fix the issue. Because now we change it. Because it should always... No, because it should be 1. So, fuck. No, this should be... Okay. This should be like that. Kind of. No. That actually doesn't make sense at all. Like, what the fuck I'm doing? I think it's... Yeah, I think the problem is there. Because if I do that, then... No. Yes, actually, yes. No, that's exactly what I want. Okay. But now, wait. It creates a cascade because what I did here is wrong. Because now I should have something here. But this part is wrong. This part is too big. And so, this actually creates a problem. Because if this part is too big, then this part needs to be trimmed as well. And then I need to use that as the line. And so I need to use that to remove this other line. I need to readapt it. And then we have a problem now because this is wrong as well. Gosh darn it, like... Because this is not aligned, right? Like if I trace a line, like a blue line, for example. From that point to that point, it's a line. From that point to that point, it's a line. Okay, so they are aligned. But I don't think they should be aligned then. Because if they were aligned... Okay, let's think about it for a moment. Fuck off. Alright, thank you. Yeah, so this line should be here, I think, or... Why do I do it in the most unnecessarily complicated way? I can just do that. Yeah, fuck you. And so here, it should be there actually. Yeah. And so we have to do the same way. We should have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Here should be 2, 2, 2. So I made a mistake here as well. But it shouldn't bleed like that inside it. Not bleeding like that. That's the problem. Oh wait. Why the fuck? Yeah. Why the fuck is there this line? I think that's this line that is actually making everything worse, because yeah, that's 222, that's 222, that's 222, so we have something. Yeah. And now the way the line blends makes sense. Kinda. Because now for the staggering effect to appear... Wait, no. No, because then it doesn't work. We can't have that. That's impossible. Why is it so complicated? It shouldn't be so complicated. It should be fucking pretty simple. It shouldn't be that complicated, I swear to God. Like, let's take it from the center of the tile. Yeah, so it's gonna take me so long to actually fix that, but it's okay. Let's take it from the center of the tile, okay? I just want it to be perfectly symmetric. That's just me being really, really annoying, but it's fine. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. So it works for that. But then for the whites, you're forced to have a triangle here that is 1. But then I'm following a grout line here that should not exist, since I'm using the white right here. But we still need a grout line that is like that. Like that. So then this line is wrong, because this line should then connect here, but this makes it ugly and disproportionate compared to where it should be, because you still need the grout line to make sense. But how do you make sense of the grout line without breaking the symmetry? Because then how do I fix that? I need to have a line here, and then the problem is the same. We get to a moment because, okay, I can't do that, because if I blend in, then this line is a problem. So this line should be like the same grout line if I want to keep the color as well. Which makes it a fucking pain in the ass to do. And if this line goes there, then I need to have something here. So this line should not exist. Or... yeah, if it does not exist, then it works, actually. It fixes the problem fixes itself, actually, which is okay. So now if I do that, I can actually change it there. I can actually make it better, because now I can have like this position now on the grid, and this position now, and then have that position here, which is fixed. And I need to fix it in a way that works like that. So now this is correct. And now that this is correct, this line should be here. Yeah, I mean, I missed one, but it's okay. We get the idea. So this line should be here. This line should be here. I should be able to remove the other line And then if I do that, we have a problem now because we need the white growth line, I think, to make it work. We need to define the white growth line as what it is, which is a line that I'm gonna use. And then there is a cascade because now this value should be here and not exactly where I placed it. If I want to compete with the pattern to keep it symmetric. And so same here, this line should not be there. It should be on this side, here. And now we have the line that corresponds to everything. And now we have the merging of the patterns that makes sense here. Yes! Gosh, that was an adventure. And so we need also to fix it there. Like what I did here at the top should be mirrored. So I should do that. So I can actually do this. So this should be layer, transform, mirror layer vertically. Alright. And so if I mirror it like that, then you see that what I'm doing is bad. It actually kind of looks good though. It honestly, it's yeah, happy accidents, but I like it. Happy accident, I like it. Okay, fuck. Yeah, that's yeah. Actually, I like that pattern more than what I did before. This line is okay. Because it actually follows, yeah, it follows everything. So it makes sense. No, I'm really happy about that. Okay. So now that it's technically fixed here, we have to. I would like to rotate that then, just so we have it on the other side. Maybe connected like that, I think. Yeah, no, actually, because I made a mistake. This isn't supposed to be there. This is supposed to be moved one up, because otherwise we don't get... And so, yeah, this should be like that, and this should be like that. Otherwise it doesn't make sense. And now it's perfectly fixed now, because we can have these two values coming from there, I think. And I need to fix it on the other side. And I don't know why I'm trying so hard when I can just like copy paste it. Because why would I spend more time inside that? I could just copy paste it and just do boop. And then layer transform, I want to rotate it to the right so it works as intended, which is there. I would like to transform flip horizontally. No. What? Okay. So you like that? Layer, transform, mirror, layer vertically, I think. Yeah, I don't want to plan. Where is my shit? It's here. That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. So transform layer vertically, and then layer transform layer horizontally. Where are you, little prick? Where is it? I can't find it. Ah, I hate when it does that. Where the fuck are you? Can I locate it? Can I locate it? That's just silly. At that point, it's outside of the canvas edge. Like, I don't know where it is. Okay. I want your position. In 0, 0 now. Okay. So much for that. That's just silly. The fact that you can actually move it so far away is just fucking silly. Anyway. I'll just zoom in again. So we have the logic here. Yes. 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 It's actually what we want. So this is it. We can do pop. Perfect. Get it perfect, get it beautiful. I want now to fix that. Because I made an oopsie. This line should be here. And so this line should be here. And so this line should be moved more. And same for this line, it should be moved there. Because it should be there and it should start there even. And this actually fixes a lot of the problems that I have. Woo! This took me a while. I swear to God, symmetry is hard. Maybe it's just my brain being dumb. But either way, now it's fixed. Now it's okay. Okay. And same for that. I will want it there. And I will want it there. Yeah. Now we have a little problem though, because this should be here, here, and here. The same way these ones should be here. And the same way that if you do that, then we have... Can you go fuck yourself? Like, and actually give me a straight line? That would be fantastic. But yeah. Okay. Something like that is better, because now it's fixed. Yeah, it's on the right side. So yeah. Now we have the thing that's fixed. We have the thing that is actually what we want. We want to update it now, so we want to update the entire TILESET completely, so we want to keep that now as our new tile. And then it actually normally be able to be moved. Normally. I would be able to actually to the right. So yeah, it works. It works actually if I do that, because I did the modification myself, so yeah. Let's just zoom out. Let's take that completely. So around here, I think, that's the time. Let's do pop pop. Let's do layer, transform, rotate 80°. So this is better because now it's exactly what we want. And now that's the moment of truth, the moment I've been waiting for a moment to do, which is, can I just transform you by rotating you, like, not to the right, but yeah, like that, and then can you merge correctly? It does merge correctly. OMG. OMG. It's Mick Hall. Yeah. Yes! Okay, that works. And now I can do that. Oh my god, that just took me 1 hour and 12 minutes. But it works. The center is ugly. It needs more depth. The center is ugly. It's ugly as fuck, but I can actually fix it. Because I can just do that. 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 And that. And then I can also take these and do pop, 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 pop. And this is better. This is better. Do I want to readjust the flooring on everything else? No. I'm just way too lazy to do it. The flooring will stay like that, which is like the double. It's okay. This one is different. That's it. My question would be to see, though, if this tiles, because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna be really... Do you tile? Yes, you tile. And you tile in a way that is extremely sexy to me. I like it. I like it a lot. So that ties, it means the rest will tile no matter what. That's great. So we have a multi-floor tile. I'm not gonna make one more. I wanted to do this one, but I think this one is already ornate enough, cool enough for what I want to do. And it works. It actually works. Like, my god. Yeah. It actually works. It's so good looking. Oh, there is a problem here. I see the error of my ways. Right. Not perfect, but now it's perfect. Now I fix the errors of my ways. Cool. Fuck me, dude. That took me so long, but it's great. We have flooring now. So now I want to move to like wooden floors. So let's search Victorian floor. Then I want something that looks like wood. So Victorian wooden floor. So something that is like staggered like that. So that's funny because I lay. Okay, so something that looks kind of like this one. It's funny though because I lived nearly all my life on that type of floor, and I find it cool. I think like everything that is wooden floor, I think it's cool. Yeah. So something that is staggered like that. So really something like that. but I want it a bit better than what they did on the TILESET, let's be real. I want the colors. The colors should be brown, brown, and brown, and brown, of course. They should be a bit dark, in a way. Oh, they call it the parquet. Okay, so just like in French, parquet. I'm just gonna call it the parquet, then. I'm not sure if you say it like that, but you know. Okay. Yeah, this type of flooring is great. I would like to add some variation to it, but this type of flooring is great. Okay, so we're gonna do something that you don't see it, but I have it in front of me. That looks similar to that. So it's supposed to resemble like a diagonal cuts of wood to make it Victorian in a way. So I want to do the same. But I want to also add some variations to that. So I'm gonna actually have like this pocket, but I want it to be opaque. I think that's how you say it. Maybe you say it in French, like you say it in French, which would be simple for me. But I want something, yeah, that looks like that. But I want also to add some variations. So sometimes you can have like tiles with like this little knot in the wood that you see, something like that. So you can actually select that randomly with Godot and just paint them, and can actually make a big difference and make the floor a bit more interesting to watch. You won't be looking at it too much because you will be avoiding the monsters, but you know what I mean. So I think the best way to actually do that would be to have my friend here. I want a color of wood that is dark. It should look spooky in a way. So, sorry. If I go there, let me just gather some colors. So this would be a wood color, I think. So let me just gather some colors. So I want to also merge that. So this is my one wood color that I gathered. Select it again. I want a wooden color that is a bit brighter. Oh yeah, no. I'm an idiot. I select the color, but I'm not selecting them in Krita. I'm a moron. Yeah, that's my fault. Alright. That's a color. So this is the first color. That's really bright for what it is, but it's okay. I want something that looks like that. So then, same. Let's just copy it. So just gonna take me a while I select my colors. But when we have the colors, we'll be okay. So I'm just using a picture of a parquet and just using that as a solution for me. So just take a bit of time, but it's okay. Yeah. So this should be good. I want something different now. Yeah, I did do Control P like a moron. It's Windows. If I want to open my color picker. Or maybe you should maybe call that Meta, but yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine, fine. Good color. Okay. So this is great. We have 4 colors that I can actually use, and then I'm gonna just use shades of that. I need to do it there. I'm just gonna remove that so we see the borders better. I want that to be kind of the grout line, not the grout line, like the separation lines between the wooden boards. And I want it to be diagonal, no matter what. And I need to define the angle of the diagonal. And I think the easiest way to do it for me would be to just have a line that goes from this position to this position. Is that 2 pixels or am I tripping? Nope, that's 1. I'm just tripping. So yeah. So something like that. We have the line like that. So this will correspond to the line. I think separating that like that is actually the simplest option for me. Pretty simple to do, honestly. And exactly what you expect for the flooring to end up like. Now I need to define the lines between so everything, so something like that would make sense because that's how they look, right? Yes, they have this big separation line, which makes sense. I kinda want it there for this one, and so same on this position, I think. And same also, I need to put it there just so it makes sense. So I just make the scaffolding of it, you know. Alright, this point I have to go. I think should I put the scaffold here or inside? Thing is, if I don't put it inside at some points, it will not work. Also, I need a line here, and I need a line here. So I need to put it somewhere inside. Oh, I see one of my problems then. Because if I do it like that, shit. If I do it like that, I need to define the moment it actually makes sense to remove it, so it should be something like that, I guess. Yeah. And now it should be outside, so that's how I defined it. So this should be there, and this should be there. So now the flooring makes sense. But I made an oopsie. Beautiful urban color, so I can just do that. Because it should be. So this is bad because I made an oopsie here. But we should have something that is actually different. So here we should have it like that. Same, we should have it like that. Not there, though, not necessarily there, but we should have it like that, for example. Can you... Wait. No, that actually works. That actually works. Yeah, no, I'm stupid. That's actually what I want. Cool. Okay. So then this should be staggered this way. Yeah. Yeah. Makes more sense. So yeah, we have the scaffold for that. Now we want the color of the wood, just to give us an idea of how it should look like if we were doing it the easy way. And after that we will actually use some variation in the color, because dang, that doesn't look great. But yeah, up. So as you can see, like that, with just this color, it's terrible. It looks bad. It doesn't look like wood in the slightest. It's actually kind of sad. So we need to add some lines in the... Something like that, you know? They seem to always be like cut in a way that goes in the grain, so something like that, you know, like they follow the natural cut, the way they're made. So I'm just doing that. That seems random, and that's normal because it's supposed to be, you're supposed to see differences with the default stuff. So yeah, it's not great, but it gives a sense and an idea of, you know, what you're supposed to see. Oopsie. Yeah. So of course it doesn't look good. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not really pretty, but that's not a problem. For the moment, at least. Because now you want to add some depth to it. You want to change the way it looks. And I'm just watching how exactly it is made. I would like to remove the jaggies, I think. And I want to also remove the unnecessary stuff, or something like that, is it? Yeah, so it's less big. Something like that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna take a while, but it's okay. Kind of therapeutic in a way. Honestly, I'm just going with the flow. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but that's fine. Okay. Oh no, this one, I like this one actually. I like that. I could actually use that as a kind of an eye, like in wood. Yeah. Yeah, like that is okay. He's okay, he's okay. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. This is going well. Yeah, okay. This is already looking way better when we actually remove the, like, shit edges that I'm making. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's great. Actually, the textures are better. Not too much. It's a bit too bright though as an highlight, so I can actually change that. I wonder if you can select by color in the selection box. That would be interesting to know. That would simplify my life. But yeah. Here I could like something. If I was a better pixel artist, something like that. Yeah, I like it. Change some of the colors here so it's a bit highlighting some part of the wood. Maybe no. Ah, shit. Yeah. I'm just dotting it around like willy-nilly. Not really thinking about it, just, you know, putting in places. There will be some patterns forming because my brain is like that, but you know, that's just not something I can control anyway. So yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, this looks... Nah! I am missing a pixel. It's because my computer is hot. Oh, that might be why. That might be why it's actually a bit laggy. Because it's too hot. Because it's hot. I mean, that would be my fault because I'm just too hot anyway. Too hot to handle. Yeah. I'm such a fucking idiot, I love it. Anyway. Oh, this is... you know what, I like that. Let's just keep it. I'm also too lazy to remove. But that should not deter me from thinking that it's good. Me? A lazy fuck? No, absolutely not. That's not my point. That's not how I am. I wasn't raised like that. Okay, so this is already better. The separation line needs some love. And when I mean love, I mean like lighter lights, but maybe not these lights. Let's just select it again and change the saturation. Yeah, let's just change the saturation a bit and a bit of value. Yeah, actually we have a winner like that. So yeah, oh, it's a bit more interesting now. It's subtle, but I think the changes were warranted, honestly. I think we're missing a lot of nice details and features if it's just like a monocolor. Oh, we need some other color though in the middle. Just another hue, I think. Maybe a bit more saturated as well. just so we can actually like have a difference, because it looks different, but it's not necessarily completely different. Though I would argue that we're still talking about wood, and wood is, you know, not known to be extremely colorful. So yeah. So I'm just putting like dots of that around some part of the texture just to make it a bit more noisy, and to also make it more interesting to look at, because yes, that's usually the point. But yeah, not necessarily the artist, not necessarily the most interesting, but you know, we're having fun. Yeah, I don't remember where I put it, so I'm just doing it willy-nilly. Now we want to change the color a bit. Did I put some? No, I need to dot some around, and then I need to re-add a dot. That's it. Yeah. I think it's good. And now I want just the color that is a tad more, a tad lighter. Oh, that's that's a funny coincidence, because that's the same fucking Oh wow. I actually So I want it around, but not that much. Otherwise it will actually destroy the balance. No! Actually destroy the balance that I carefully created. Carefully. Haha. That was so funny. Carefully. I dodged around stuff without really fucking thinking. Yeah, that was careful. That's how you do it, folks. That's how careful you have to be. That's the careful. We introduced invasive spaces in our area, but we didn't know kind of careful. So yeah. God. Okay. Oh, this is looking... Okay. Question now. If I zoom out... Let me just zoom out a bit. So... This is not great. It's a bit flat, not organic enough, and not necessarily really great. But it's not necessarily bad either. I need to ponder it, honestly. I need to think about it more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there, because I really need to ponder it more, just to have a better idea on how I want to do it. So let's just stop there, shall we? I think that's great. I think we already did a lot, which is really nice, because it took me a while. So yeah. So yeah, it took me a while to do everything. but we have something that is better. I spent so long finishing that fucking multi-floor, but I don't care because now it looks good, and that's the only thing that matters. Okay, anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next week. We will have the schedule tomorrow, I think. So yeah, you have the schedule and we'll see what we do next week. Have a fantastic evening. Have a fantastic end of the weekend, and I hope you'll have a fantastic Monday as well. And bye. I didn't fucking use the hold on. Bye. Yeah. I need to use the shortcut before I say bye. Anyway, bye.